Hello everyone and welcome. You join us here for this T20 between the Chennai SuperGiants and Lucknow, and coming into the commentary box is Alison Mitchell.
Thanks Damien. The pitch today is a very hard surface. Plenty of pace and carry through for the bowlers. Neither captain will be too upset here. There's a good opportunity to get runs early on, but also there's something in it for the bowlers if they can stay focused. Samson wants to get off to a good start and will take on the new ball, it seems. Gaikwad, his opening partner today. First ball for the batter, coming in. The Super Kings gets their first runs of the innings. Samson picking up a good single there. Gaikwad lets it go through to the keeper.
Well played, could be a quick single.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot. Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Nicely played, runs one. Early on, that could be four.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
The pace bowler coming into the attack. That was hit hard, and the fielder was ready for it. Bowler and keeper appreciate the effort too. Well bowled, lured a rash shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Great shot, not going to beat the fielder.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Free hit, bowler will be aiming for the batter's toes to minimise any chance of a full swing and boundary. Heaved away and punished over the road. That's a brute of a maximum.
On its way really, pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
The bowler and keeper have really gone up. They like this. How about that? Drilled away, soars into the stands for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Played and missed.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Cut away to deep point, just the one. Solid shot, going for 4.
Blackwood was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary. How will he reply?
Well played, but he finds the field at that time.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Led back and pulled away for a maximum. What a strike.
Just textbook, sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. How will the bowler respond?
Infielder onto that one in a flash. Gone aerial with that one. Should land safely. Might not be 4.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That has a flight number attached to it. It's gone a long, long way.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Flick past square leg, might be 2 on offer.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Shot. Textbook pull shot, and that's racing away to the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
That's been smacked away. Fielders won't stop it. Great shot, but the fielder did well to get behind the ball.
Super Kings are now 51 for none.
The new bowler coming into the attack will be looking for the avenue of apprehension. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Smart collect. Got across quickly to cut it off.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Crunched away. No doubt, that's a maximum.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply? Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head perfectly still.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Cut away to cover point. They'll get a single.
Into the wicket, the Super Kings are now 60.
Captain going with some pace.
Coming into the attack.
And out. Has a safe pair of hands, and that was never in doubt.
Patel, the new batter in the middle, the right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
No need to run for that one. It's going high and far.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Lovely sound off the bat, straight to the fielder though. This may be a chance. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be forward.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Cut away to deep point, just the one.
Good return back from the deep.
Straight to the fielder, safe pair of hands. Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The Super Giants can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Captain going with spin and taking some pace off the ball. Great stop. That one was travelling.
Good cricket all round. A good. Delivery timed well to the fielder.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Too much room. Got what it deserved.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Gone aerial with that shot. It's gone high.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Nice, solid defensive shot.
Ended with 7 over. The winning team now 87 from none.
Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away though. What a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Couldn't beat the fielder, timed it well though.
Coming in, but we'll be starting from the non-striker's end.
Shot. Had to generate some pace off the spinner. Fine late cut for 4.
Let it come to them. Got enough bat on it to send it down to the deep third boundary.
Great shot. Rode the bounce and cuts through point. Nicely done.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the... the boundary. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Whack! Pick the bones out of that one. Deposited into the crowd.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Went for the drive, but no connection. Nicely played. Runs 1.
Sharma gets off the mark.
That sounded good. Really good. That's a maximum. Gone deep into the crowd.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
It was a beautiful shot, but the fielder did an exceptional job.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
End of the ninth over. The Super Kings are now on 8-2.
Potential for a wicket here. Great shot, rode the bounce and cuts through point.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Power and precision in that one.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Good shot, but finds the fielder.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
What a shot! That's sailing away for a maximum.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see in a cricket match.
And taken. Nice catch. Clean pair of hands, and that's the end of the battle.
New batsman at the crease, the right hand. And he's very capable with the bat. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Perfect. Right out of the middle, and it bludgeons to the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Ah, that's just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Well now, that could be out of the ground, drilled away for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
That was asking to be hit, and it was smashed. 2 maximums in a row.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Khan coming back into the attack. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a pun.
Khan overpitched and paid the price. Great shot by the batter. That may be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Oh, what a strike. Over it goes. One for the crowd to catch.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Played and missed. Beautiful timing off the front. It's racing away. Fielder out in the deep will need to chase it.
You can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. How will he reply?
Perfectly timed. Could be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Batter came down the wicket. A chance perhaps. How about that? Drilled away, soars into the stands for a maximum.
And the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Oh wow, that is out of here. Could leave the ground entirely.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately with a straight bat. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit. Oh, didn't get the Keep moving, play down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Goes big, smoked it off the bat, maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Changing the attack. They found it tough early, and it's a big challenge with how well these two are scoring. Nicely played. Runs one. Too much room, got what it deserved.
Might look to go big again here.
What a shot! That's sailing away for a maximum.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. How will the bowler respond?
Brilliant work by the fielder. The ball was humming along and they saved some runs. Pinged off the bat and finds the gap.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Great catch. Dove away, kept his eyes on the ball, and most importantly, was always balanced.
Dubé, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
Khan, back on for another spell.
Coming into the attack.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery. Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Free hit, bowler will be aiming for the batter's toes to minimise any chance of a full swing and boundary. Well bowled, lured a rash shot.
Well, that's a brilliant way to follow up a no ball, a dot ball free hit.
That was a nice shot, beautifully timed, but found the fielder who did well to get their body behind the ball. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get get that much power coming forward onto the front foot? It's just ridiculous. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Cover drive through cover point, 1 run. Cracked away, lovely sound, and it finds the gap.
That's a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
That looks gone.
Overton, the new man in, but we'll start from the... On striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Infielder onto that one in a flash.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot. They cracked it straight to the fielder.
Power and precision in that one.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great stop. That one was travelling.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper. Shoulders, arms again.
Nice shot. Straight to the bowler. No run. Dragged down and put away. Pulled with great power, launched into the crowd for a maximum.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that stayed hit. Fantastic.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Nearly pegged his leg stump. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be full.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Well played, could be a quick single.
Trouble, complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
That is massive, enormous, gigantic. The crowd are loving it.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Khan back into the attack. Driven through extra cover, one on offer. Well, there was never a run there and a simple run out in the end.
The left-hander out in the middle looked to set themselves early on. Hussain gets off the mark.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that has gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. And caught. Solid catch by the fielder, and that's the end of the batter.
The new batsman at the crease, right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
That is four all the way. Beautiful shot.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat. Gathered up near the boundary. That's massive. Out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Well timed, but straight to the fielder. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists. Keep control and find the boundary. That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
That's a big one. A maximum. Away she goes. If you lose pitches, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Too much room, got what it deserved.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for six.
Khan to wrap up the innings. Nicely played. Runs one.
Well, there wasn't a lot of time to choose the right 10, but unfortunately they went for the wrong one.
That was hit hard, and the fielder was ready for it. Bowler and keeper appreciate the effort too. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position. I don't think anyone will get. Great shot, but the fielder did well to get behind the ball. That's a lot of bat on ball, exactly what the crowd paid to see.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Couldn't pierce the field with that shot. The openers must be positive. It's a big total and the power play will be a key early on.
Inglis just about ready to go out in the middle. Here we go. First ball.
Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover. Can't get it through, straight to the fielder.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
And caught. Safe pair of mitts and holds the catch.
Hunt, left-handed batter taking guard. Solid start.
Well played, could be a quick single.
The SuperGiants gets their first runs of the innings. Hunt picking up a good single there.
Corin played that well, but found the fielder. Great shot, rode the bounce and cuts through point. A tidy over and the first wicket to show for it. Nothing less than deserved.
First over gone and a respectable start by the batters. Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Hossein, the spinner, coming into the attack. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Out in the middle, lovely player to look. Watch once in, looks quite relaxed too.
Wow, don't even bother running.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will he reply?
Outside edge, doesn't carry. Well bowled though.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Markram with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one no problem. Oh, great run out.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end, so we'll need to wait a bit. Steady start, taking a bit longer than they would like to get set. They can launch from here though.
Nicely played. Runs one. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Smart collect, got across quickly to cut it off. Massive outside edge. On the drive, and it beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for 4.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Collected by the infielder. Drilled that one away and it finds the gap.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Chowdhury has finished off a tidy over, nothing to show for it, but will be pleased nevertheless.
It's been steady as she goes so far. Built up a solid foundation. Might be time for one of the batters to take a more assertive role.
Pinged off the bat and finds the gap.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot. Might look to go big again here.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, 1 on offer. got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Fantastic effort. It was cleanly struck and they got behind the ball and saved some runs.
Four gone, and the batters really need to work the ball more at the moment. They need to look for boundaries before the power play ends. Chowdhury with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Nice shot. Straight to the bowler. No run. Chowdhury overpitched and paid the price. Great shot by the batter. That may be four. Too much room. Got what it deserved.
Well, that's a very good hook shot. Onto the shorter ball quickly and has hit that well over the boundary. How will the bowler respond? Puran with a leave. Didn't like the width.
Nice looking shot, but found the fielder. Well balanced, smothered the ball through the leg side it goes. Off the bat and should get some runs. Sampson with a chance. Perfectly timed. Could be four.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Infielder onto that one in a flash.
Left alone, taken by the keeper. That's the power play completed. Run rate hasn't been great, and they're a bit behind the required rate needed. The fielders are spread out now, so it's a good time to push the ball around and find the gaps. I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Ahmad with a huge appeal, almost pleading with the umpire. The keeper goes up with the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
So far, so good with the line. Is it hitting the stumps? Is height an issue at all? A review lost, the decision upheld. The replay shows it's not hitting the stumps.
Not the best review there, but credit to the umpire, spot on call. That's a full toss and worked up the pads nicely. Could be 4.
We can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Everyone's gone up. The Super Kings having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Well, it's hitting in line.
Great decision from the umpire. Challenge unsuccessful. Oh my, that's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Early on, that could be 4.
Right on the money there, making it difficult to get away.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely gathered. Well played. Could be a quick single.
Left alone by the batter.
Great shot. Not going to beat the fielder. And taken. No, dropped. Well, that was an absolute dolly. Nicely played. Runs 1. Classic cover drive. Finds the fielder at cover. And it's out. Ripper of a catch by the fielder. Well held.
The new batter, right hand. will look to settle in quickly.
Chaha finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still. We didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Swept away, but straight to the fielder.
Oh, good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
And caught! Well held by the fielder, and that's the end of the battle.
Shami, the new batter in. Middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, one on offer.
Shami is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Good shot, a beauty.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Head over the ball, great shot, racing away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Too much room, got what it deserved.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Sixth lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Singh, good shot, but couldn't beat the field. Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Swept away fine, they'll get one.
End of the over. The score is now 62 for 5. The captain is going on pace.
Nice shot, straight to the bowler, no run.
Some adjustments to the field.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Good return back there from the deep. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Couldn't pierce the field with that shot.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Great stop. That one was travelling.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great ball. Drew the drive and beat the outside edge. Overton has finished off a tidy over. Nothing to show for it, but will be pleased nevertheless.
The required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Singh, great shot. Smashes it away and beats the fielder behind point.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
What a shot. Hit that one hard. No need to run.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Good return back from the deep.
Edge, but it dropped safe. Head was over the ball and well timed, just couldn't find the gap. Wow, don't even bother running.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. How will he reply?
There could be a couple if they hustle.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Lovely shot. Rocks back and puts it away.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well and punched it to the boundary.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Well bowled. Lured a rash shot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Ahmad gathers that comfortably. Flick of the wrists off the front foot.
Left-hander, he's a lovely player to watch and will want to make a good score today.
Couldn't beat the field. Nicely gathered. Shot. Should be runs.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Played and missed.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Oh, great shot. Smash that through the air, one bounce and over the boundary.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Might look to go big again here.
Cracking shot. Over pitch and got what it deserved. 4 more.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Thought it was through, but a fantastic dive cuts it off. Everyone's gone. Up.
Change of bowling, the left armour is coming into the attack.
Now then, that's a confident appeal. Oh, that's just brilliant. On it early and sweeps it away.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot.
No point chasing that one. It's racing to the boundary.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Straight to the fielder. Safe pair of hands.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Rocks onto the back foot. That's just beautiful. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout. That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
Khan muscles that away, flat and hard, 4 more.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Rolled the wrists over nicely, down towards fine. Fielder needs to hustle to catch it.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too Good, wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Just glanced off the pads. No stopping that one.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Chahar with a superb... delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Well, that over was a struggle. Getting smacked all over the park.
Been some really good overs strung to... together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
That's a monster hit, going all the way for a maximum. Six more, away into the crowd. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Super catch.
Calm, new batter. Right. Right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head perfectly still.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Gorgeous cover drive. Nothing to stop that.
They're behind required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it. You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Too much room. Got what it deserved.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Nicely done. Gone fine. May well be 4.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. A few moves made in the field.
With a safe pair of hands, never looked like dropping it.
Yadav, the new batsman at the crease. Right-hander in the lower order today. We'll see how he approaches the innings.
Oh, what a strike. Over it goes. One for the crowd to catch.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
It's another one. Same result, 2 in a row. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
They've played wonderfully all innings, but the required run rates demanded more from them if they can.
Hossain will bowl the final over of the match. Well played, could be a quick single.
Have to go for it now. No shot offered there. They really need a boundary, this ball.
And caught. Not the hardest catch in the world, and the batter has to go.
Out in the middle, just about ready to go. He's got their tail up.
Head over the ball, great shot, racing away.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Great delivery. Beat the outside edge.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again soon.